Alright, let's start. So, today is just a testing video or maybe a live video. I had some feeling about creating something useful today. It's Sunday, 6th of November, 10 a.m. in the morning, and I figured that you will be probably interested into some words of wisdom about the mental game of golf. So I will make a short video about how to create golf pre-shot routine, how you can start stacking up things for creating your own pre-shot routine, and then we will go further. This video ought to be on the Facebook group Golf Mental Game Academy, but somehow I am not able to connect it to the Facebook Academy. But I will re-upload this video later in the future for Academy members, for group members. If you are interested in the mental game of golf, it is a must for you to join this group. Ask for joining this group. It's a private group, so you will probably not see it on the Facebook, but hopefully you will find it. And if no, go to Facebook page. I will show you right away. You may see it, Top Sport Psychology, and look for more, and you will see their groups, and go to group Golf Mental Game Academy. Ask for to be joined, and make sure to leave some info that you are a golfer, because I will not accept spammers. This is just for golfers, and you will find re-uploading this live video in this group. I am the founder of Golf Mental Game Academy and the Top Sport Psychology. So this is the place where we speak about mental game of golf in a different way as you know it from TV, from other presenters mostly, because there are not many real golf psychologists who are speaking about mental game of golf in a useful way that everyday golfer can use it. Not a championship golfer, but a everyday golfer. We are speaking about fundamentals, and that's about it. It's very simple, it's very effective, and I'm also a founder of a page, www.mariobeky.com, where you can find Academy, and we have there several courses available for golfers, and you can learn there about golf psychology, stress and golf, mental game secrets, how to relax, approach rethinking, custom mental game, course management, mental toughness, gameplay strategies, and lot of more. This is the place where you will build your mindset. Yes, you need a strong mindset to stay on the course to your goal in golf, and this is the place where you will learn about it. Play better, be better, improve your score, having much more fun in the golf. So let's start. This will be a series for, as I said, for my Facebook group, Golf Mental Game Academy, as well as for the subscribers of let me close these windows, as well as for subscribers of Top Sport Psychology YouTube channel. And this series will teach you about golf. It's a free guide to how to improve your mental game. I will always recommend the set of rules, theories, tips and tricks that are written in my pocket guide. It's because it's simple, it's super cheap, it's super helpful. There you won't find anywhere else in the world pocket guide like this one, and you won't find anywhere else in the world, I am super confident to say, much more useful, effective, and much more simple techniques for your mental game of golf, for improving your game. The half of what you are playing is physical preparation, that is practicing with your golf pro, playing on the golf course, and the other half is creating a mindset. And creating mindset is really important. And one way how you can start to do it is to visit my website mariobeky.com/academy and scout what I'm offering there for golfers. Part of my academy is free. You can try it for 7 days for free, and you will see that it's very useful for creating your mindset as a true champion, even if you are a everyday golfer, amateur golfer. So this will be a series I started to make in experimental level some months ago, but I was super busy preparing something very big and caring about my actual customers and clients. So I have had some little pause, but today we are starting again, and I'm confident to say that this will be a really regular broadcast about mental game of golf. So let's see how this will work. How I work in these live videos is a little bit different than how I work with my actual clients. Some of them are preferring these methods, some of them are preferring to meet person on person, but since my clients are from various parts of the world, it's really difficult to travel one day from Sydney to New York, and from New York from there. It wouldn't be that cost effective. And what I want to achieve is that mental game is available for everyone. So this era of online learning is really useful for us as golfers. I'm speaking for 10 minutes right now, so let's start. The way how I make these broadcast videos about mental game tips is that I'm using wonderful simulation which is called PGA Tour 2K21. Some may call it a game, but if you are a smart person, you can use the powerful impact of this PC game, or whatever on whatever platform you are playing. You can use it for your benefits, and this is what I am doing. I am trying to simulate situations in this game, in real golf scenarios, where we will compare these scenarios to what is written in my pocket guide, Pocket of Psychology, and this is how this broadcast works. So if you want to watch mental game free tips and tricks that are not only free to catch your attention, but that they are the most powerful, the most effective mental game tips in the world that you won't find anywhere else, make sure to visit mariobeky.com/academy. Make sure to ask joining the group on Facebook, Golf Mental Game Academy. And if you don't know how to get to this group, find on Facebook the page Top Sports Psychology. In the section groups, you will find this group, Golf Mental Game Academy, and there will be live videos or even stored videos from previous podcasts about broadcasts about mental game of golf. So today we are going to speak about how to create pre-shot routine, how to set the base layers of creating pre-shot routine, because in fact there is no real pre-shot routine that should be universal, even though that there are some points on which we can build our game. But today I will show you in a I believe it's a final round of Arnold Palmer Invitation at Bay Hill Club and Lodge, and we will see what you can learn from that. So let's start this simulation. I will switch now to this PGA Tour 2K21, and I will guide you through hole by hole how you can capture the info from what you are playing on, what you are experiencing on golf course. I will try to demonstrate or transcribe my thoughts that I'm thinking about when I'm thinking in the game, so you will have a clear vision of what maybe you should carry on. So let's start this broadcast today. I am switching to a smaller camera right now. Yes, it's working right now. So let's start. As I said, this will be a continuing in my PGA Tour career, which I am not playing very often, because what I am doing with my clients is that we are going through specific golf courses that they are playing or they are about to play. So we are playing the golf courses that should relate to them. I will continue the event. It's a Bay Hill Club and Lodge. It's official golf course in this game. I am in the 4th round. I believe I should be in top 10. And this is wonderful example how you can prepare yourself for creating your pre-shot routine. Pre-shot routine is a base layer on which you can stand through the whole 18 course game if you are playing in a real life, and this might help you to stay much more confident, much more straight, much more focused on achieving the best possible score. There are some rules that I try to follow and I try to teach my clients. One of them is the always play for par. Par is your goal. Par is the main achieving score that you should focus on, and make sure to understand that every golf course is set to be played by par. If you are in certain handicap level, if you are an amateur player, you should be able to play par for your handicap level. If you are a pro, you should be able to play par on pro level from pro tees. Many of you are familiar with this golf course. So first hole is a dogleg left, and what we have right now in this game is a yardage book. What we don't have in real life is this preview where our shot should land in ideal position, but as we know, golf is not ideal. So first rule is always think for par. The second rule, we know in life, better safe than sorry. In golf, it's really different. If you are thinking about mental game of golf, in golf you are thinking better sorry than short, because then you are much more frustrated if you play a shorter putt, if you play a shorter drive, or if you played a shorter shot into the bunker. Better be safe that you overshot the hole. Better be sorry. Better be sorry than that you overshot the hole. Better be sorry that you over putted the hole, as to leave the putt short. So that is the second rule. We will come to the third rule in following when we play forward. But now, when I'm standing on the tee, I am not thinking about what I learned before. I am thinking about creating my pre-shot routine. The best way is to use this pocket guide, Pocket Golf Psychology. You can grab it very cheaply on my website or go to Amazon, but the safest way to grab it is on my website, and put it into your pocket, into your bag, and use it whenever you want in the game. So we are on the first hole. Let's look at the yardage book again. As I said, it's a dog leg left. It's a par 4. First safe shot before these bunkers is about 245 yards. The computer is suggesting me to use a 3 wood, but based on your yardage of your clubs, which are easily described either in professional yardage book that I created on the back side of this yardage book, and you can, if you have a bad memory, you can put those yardages of your clubs on the back side of this professional yardage book. Based on those that information, you will choose your club. For me, in this game, is a 3 wood. I wish I could play in real life 245 yards with 3 wood, but this is just a simulation. What you will choose is the best way to match it your ability and skills that you are playing actually. So today we are just gathering info on which we will base our pre-shot routine. Let's start blank. Let's clear the table. Let's make that tabula rasa to have that ultimately clean table. Not one thought that I need. What you need as a pre-shot routine is in the physical part of your game is to follow the instructions that your golf professional that is teaching you the movement, the swing speed, the swing motion. Pre-shot routine physical should be in your head. We are creating pre-shot routine mental today, so we must grab whatever is helpful for our game to play the most stable golf, the most par attainable golf, because our goal today is to play par. Why par? I will explain later. So I am standing over the first hole. Unfortunately, in this simulation, and while I grab the PGA Tour career, I see the gallery, but in real life you will probably not see the gallery if you are an amateur golfer. If you are a pro golfer and you are watching this, congratulations that you found this broadcast. Then you will be surrounded by a gallery. But if you are an amateur golfer, you won't see any of those people. You will have the advantage of have a clear surrounding around yourself. The only disadvantage in your part, if you are an amateur golfer, will be your playing partners. But they will probably make a laugh out of your swing anyway, because we all are just hacks. Even though if you are a professional player, if you are in top tier, you're always a hack until you start using the great strategy, the bulletproof strategy that will keep you on that goal to play the best possible golf. So my head is clear. What I need to do is to focus on the ball and the swing. Nothing else. Absolutely nothing else. You have chosen the 3 wood because, let's say, imaginary your carry for 3 wood is 245 yards, and all you need to focus is to hit the ball as straight as possible. No draws, no fades, no shanks, just hit the ball as straight as possible. How to do it, your golf pro, your teaching golf pro will tell you. Your head is empty. What you are watching right now is how the ball landed in the middle of the fairway, which is a great advantage. Usually you will check your yardage book that is corresponding to the golf course that you are playing right now. So today we are playing Bay Hill Club and Lodge, and the yardage book in the computer suggest to use 4 iron because it's a 205 yards to the pin. For European players who are using the metric system, it's about 190 meters. It's 10% less than in yardage. So I am thinking now about exactly the same what I am thinking at the tee. I will check my yardage book and I see that the green is surrounded by 4 bunkers and the pin is not in very friendly position because it's on the top right position where the green is sliding from left to right a little bit and has a deeper bunker, mildly deeper bunker behind the hole. So what you want, if you are not very precise, and I assume that if you are an amateur player that you are not very precise, aim for the middle of the green. You want to avoid hitting into any of those bunkers because they will cost you shots. And every costly shot is ripping you from playing a par, the ultimate golf score. Aiming to the middle of the green, there is no wind, which are perfect conditions. All I am thinking about is my club, my swing, and the ball. I already chose the 4 iron because of the corresponding yardage written either in professional yardage book or you can do it as well in the Pocket Golf Psychology. So I left the decision, the thought, another thought that could occupy my attention. I am leaving that behind me because I already chose my club. What I didn't choose is how to play the hole, and I want to play it as straight as possible into the middle of the green. Remember, I am gathering the information. If you don't know where to put that information, write it on a piece of paper, take a pen, pencil, or anything that could write it on the paper. If you are lucky enough to get my either Pocket Golf Psychology or the professional yardage book, write it in there. I'm on the first hole, so I will choose my yardage book and open the first hole, and I will put my course management or special notes where I will describe my feelings, what my experiences on this hole, and this is what my professional yardage book is about. Club, golf ball, and simple swing. All I see is this. Alright? It seems from this position that my golf ball landed pretty well. And we see now, as you will walk towards the pin, you will see that it went well. The green line should pretty straight. So all I'm thinking is just putting the golf ball into the hole. Whether you prefer to take out the pin out of the hole or not, I will just leave it for you to better see on the monitor or mobile phone. And I'm changing nothing. I'm just putting the ball into the ball. I will try to do it. As the computer suggests, you see that is the pin is 8 feet from the hole, which is about 80 centimeters, if I'm not mistaken, from the hole, and that's under 1 meter. According to recently very controversial player, but overall very good player, Phil Mickelson, According to statistics of putting, you should be able to putt from 1 yard, that is 9 feet, 1 meter, that you should be able to putt without a problem. If you cannot putt from 1 meter to hole in 1 putt or 10 putts out of 10, then you should go to the putting range and practice. Pick up the best putting teaching golf professional that you can find and learn about putting from 1 meter to the hole, or 1 yard. 1 yard is, I believe, 90 centimeters. So what I'm thinking is the exactly same what I was thinking on the tee. My club and the ball. I already chose the club. I have no other choice. So there are only 2 thoughts that I should have on my mind: golf ball and golf club. Voila. Now that would be beautiful to play a birdie on first hole at Bay Hill. Don't look at my position in my Arnold Palmer Invitational PGA Tour career, because it's irrelevant to today's video. The second hole. What I gathered from today is not much, and but it's still really helpful. There is no wind, so I don't have to worry about anything. What I am choosing right now is a corresponding club, and according to okay, I will not switch to this fly over mode. According to yardage book of Bay Club, this is a par 3, but this yardage book suggests to play with safe shot before the bunker, before the green, and then to go to the green. But one of those unwritten rules about pre-shot routine for those who don't have own pre-shot routine, as I said, is to better be sorry than short. And if you will be short, you may probably end up in this case in a bunker before the green. Be bold. Be bold. I tell you, be bold. Don't be afraid. If you overshoot it, so what? It will be after the bunker, and there is a water in this example, but don't worry about that. So if you will be in this position in very similar hole or in this particular hole whatsoever, and your yardage on 5 wood will be 231, then go for the green. What will you lose? You are not playing in a final round. Well, I am in this simulation, but you will probably not play a final round for a first place. What do you have to lose? You are here to gaining experience. It will probably overshoot the green, but from that position I will just chip it in. What was on my mind? Exactly what you are thinking. Nothing, just chip it. Just concentrate on the ball and the golf club. The pre-shot routine, the physical movement of the swing should be in your head because you are practicing with your golf pro, aren't you? If you are not, go to your golf pro and ask him. I chipped poorly in second hole at Bay Hill, and I could chip the ball closer to the hole. Teach me about chipping more. Teach me to chip perfectly, like Phil Mickelson is in his best days. So today I'm just gathering the data. All my thoughts that I experienced whether they are positive, negative, wrong. If you even if you feel that your thoughts are wrong at this position, write them down either in a professional yardage book or in your notebook, anywhere on the paper right now, or maybe on the golf course. Of course, the best way would be write it into a professional yardage book or into your notebook. I don't have notebooks. I just use a professional yardage book. Write them, whether they are wrong, any thought that you will capture in your attention, write it down. And from experience on playing any specific hole, not only here as an example on at the Bay Hill, you will compare those positives to the positive thoughts to negative thoughts, and you will try to pick up those that made you play better. So now I am thinking about the golf ball and the putter, and I see that the green is going slightly from left to right, so I will aim to the left. According to many putting coaches, never try to curve the putt. Always putt straight line. Adjust your position so that ball drops if there is a slope, so that ball drops into the hole. But don't try to curve the ball with your putter. Putter is for putting straight. What you want to achieve is to go as close as possible to the pin. If you will be able to putt to 3 feet around the pin, into area of 3 feet around the pin, into the circle of 3 feet, then you should be able to putt in one putt according to the statistics that Phil Mickelson said in his training DVD of for putting and chipping, which I really highly recommend. It's from 2000s, I believe. Maybe you will find it in some stores. If not, there should be some videos free on YouTube. But this is essential for putting and chipping. If you are not close to very good putting coach, learn about putting and chipping from Phil Mickelson. I believe that he might be the best in the world about to know about chipping and putting. He was not the best in playing it regularly, especially when he was under the pressure while playing along Tiger Woods, which was his biggest rival. But he knows about putting and chipping much more than any golf coach in the world. So I am thinking about now is nothing than golf ball and a putter. This happens. This is the thought. What you will go from this moment may define your whole game or your whole score. What were you thinking in this moment? Were you thinking that I was aiming, or you were aiming more than you should, or what were your thoughts? Write them down in your notebook. And then move to the hole. You will pick up the golf ball after the hole and clean your putter, put your putter into the bag and walk to another hole. Today right now we are going to the third hole. Any thought that is written in your notebook should be forgotten. We are just building our pre-shot routine. What functioned so far was thinking about two thoughts before making a swing, about golf ball and golf swing. Nothing else. That worked. What didn't work was just aiming on the green. So I will check my yardage book, and as I see, it's not very pleasant. Par 4, which is which length has 386 yards, and according to my yardages, and you will check your yardages in your professional yardage book, you should be able to use a driver. But be careful. Today we are very lucky. We have a wind of 0 mph, so there is no wind at all. Be careful not to aim to the left or aim to the right. You know how to hit the straight, and if you don't, make sure to practice with your Golf Pro, because the straight shot is the most used shot in the golf. No fades, no draws. Don't try to think about something special if you are not special. And I trust me, you are not special, you are ordinary. That was pretty fortunate. Every shot executed as we wanted to be executed is unfortunate for us. Write it down. That is your positive base layer for your pre-shot routine. You are as you see, I was very fortunate so far. I am playing par on today. I maybe hit a bogey on the last round, but I hit a birdie on the first. I believe it was the first hole or the second hole. It doesn't matter. So I am level right now. My pre-shot routine, thinking about the golf ball and the golf club, because my golf swing, I don't have to care about my golf swing because I practice with Golf Pro. I don't have to think about it. All I'm thinking about is my golf club, playing the shot straight, and the golf ball. Don't overthink it. Don't underthink it, because you may forget something that is important for you. But for those moments, we have either yardage book or pocket golf psychology. If you're feeling pressure, that is the best way to start picking your pocket golf psychology out of your pocket or out of your golf bag, and remind yourself what is your pre-shot routine. So far, the best information in your notebook or in your pocket golf psychology will be: think about golf ball, golf swing, golf club, nothing else. Not the previous shots, not the shot that will come after this shot, not the putt that might come after this shot, not about the upcoming hole, not about the last 2 or 3 holes on this golf course, which are really difficult to play. All you need to think about is actual situation. From this position we see that it might drop pretty well, and now we see that it dropped pretty well, close to the hole. Pre-shot routine: golf ball, golf swing. Maybe some information from a previous hole, and I'm speaking about it in my pocket golf psychology on the page 29 and 30, where you will find a diagram about putting conditions. It's called Advanced Practicing Techniques, Intensive Short Game. It looks like this one. I know that you can't see it on that close, very short, very small shot of my head, but it's on page 29 and 30. You have time in real game to pick out this pocket golf psychology out of your bag or out of your pocket, and read about to reminding yourself about putting conditions. You have one thought or one experience from previous hole that you overread the putt, and the golf ball went a little bit past the hole. But you can take this experience, combine it with what is written on page 29 and 30 in Pocket Golf Psychology, and use it in actual situation, because you will know there what time of day you are playing, whether it's dry, whether it's moist on the green, how the leaves on the grass on the green are oriented towards the sun, and you will calculate the correct situation. I cannot do it here in this game because it's just a game, it's not a perfect life situation, but we are just simulating. But I can take the information from my last putt plus the information that reminded me in my Pocket Golf Psychology and use it right now, that if I see the slope which might look similar to the slope on the previous green, and I overshoot it by aiming on the edge of the golf hole, I might aim not very far from edge of the hole to putt it correctly. It wasn't a perfect putt, but it went down, and we are better than our expectations were. We are one under our expectations. Positive experience, write it down into your notebook, and this what will create your pre-shot routine. Maybe for competition. Always check the official yardage book of the golf course you are about to play. It's a par 5, 584 yards long. We have, I will demonstrate it here. We have safe position in the middle of the fairway, no wind, perfect conditions, and what you need to think about is just a golf ball and a golf swing of the golf club. This is the part of routine that works so far very well. So all I am thinking is about playing a straight shot. I see I should be confident now. Really relaxed, no tension. Just pick up the tee if didn't broke. Put it into your pocket or wherever you are putting your tees that are not to be left on the tee ground, and proceed to the position of the ball. It seems that you didn't gain experience, but you did. You repeated your pre-shot routine from previous holes, which went very well, and underlined it. This is what is working on the tee shot. The next shot should be very similar. However, if you look in the yardage book of official Bay Hill and Club and Lodge, if you will be playing on that hole or any other particular golf hole that you will be played in your golf game, the yardage book suggests that you will probably shoot very close to the bunker, which might cost you shot or two or maybe even more. So now calculate. This is not being better be sorry than short. This is about course management, and course management is telling me that I will either aim left, specifically exactly to the smaller bunker, which is on the left side, to avoid this bigger bunker, because look, if by some unfortunate circumstance, your golf ball will land under this ridge of the ridge. Ridge, is it the correct word? I believe so. Under this ridge of a bunker, it might stuck, and it might cost you maybe 5, 6, maybe even 10 golf shots. And you don't want that, because it would steal from you your goal to play par. And from this position, you are standing at the brink of the second shot, in the middle of the fairway, in pretty safe position. You have the chance to play par. So why would you steal it from yourself? Aim for the best safe position, and repeat your pre-shot routine that worked so far. Think about golf ball, golf swing, and your golf club. And it went probably very well. This is the indicator that your pre-shot routine, or my pre-shot routine in this case, is working. We have pretty safe position. I believe it is suggesting me to play a pitch shot. It's 24 yards away. You may play a pitch shot, but pitch shots are difficult to master. If you are not comfortable of playing pitch shots, use the regular shot, but use it halfway. Use the half force of a regular shot. Yeah, the computer suggests to using a lob wedge, and if you would use maybe 30-25% of your swing speed, you can play it even with normal shot. I will try to use the norm. No, it is not allowing me to go shorter. So I will try to where's the setting right now? I have. So I must choose anything but I must choose the initial setting. Pre-shot routine similar as before. Golf ball, golf swing. Let's think that this is just a regular shot, not a pitch shot. And it went well. I'm inside of the 3-foot circle. I should be safe. There is a pin. And there is a birdie. So for today, you are 2 under. What a wonderful experience. Make sure to remove either your negative thoughts or positive thoughts before any golf shot or any new golf hole. Always start with a blank sheet, because if you are experiencing either negative or positive shots, yes, even positive shots or positive thoughts, you might be influenced by those positive thoughts in such way that you won't concentrate 100% on what is working in your swing. Next hole is a 5th hole, par 4, 386 yards. I should be play in relatively dangerous position in between those two big bunkers that are surrounding the position of the projected placement of the ball. If I would play with the driver and overshoot this position, I might be in danger of these trees. So I would rather choose shorter club, because I am using smart course management. Let's say 4-iron. I understand that for some amateur players using long irons, it's not a 2-iron or 3-iron, even 4-irons is quite difficult. So I might suggest that you will use some kind of hybrid, but this computer suggested me to use a either 5-wood or 4-iron, but you can switch your 4-iron into hybrid with similar loft that will bring you the similar distance. So let's say that I will use the hybrid instead of 4-iron, which is written on the right corner of this screen, and I will just shoot 210 yards, which is 200 meters, I believe. So using my pre-shot routine, I'm thinking only about the golf ball and golf swing. And this strategy may seem to work. My pre-shot routine, thinking about the golf ball, thinking about the golf swing, is working. But somehow we are, how can I say it? We are challenged by a pin position of the pin on the green. So choosing the safe position on the green might be much more reasonable. We don't have in real time this flight overview, so we must use only the official yardage book of the golf club we are about to play, or golf course we are about to play, or we are playing right now. So depending on that, depending on yardages of the clubs, choose the corresponding club, and your pre-shot routine is very simple. Think about the golf ball and golf swing. Nothing else. Nothing what Jerry said. Nothing what John is laughing about. Nothing about what your wife said when you left home. And while you should go visit your in-laws, for example. Only think about golf ball and golf swing. This is what matters. Your goal now is to shoot a par. Sometimes even the unlucky shots happen. As you saw right now, the golf ball bumped into the bunker, but we are not today speaking about how to avoid those kind of shots, how to recover from those kind of shots, but we are just learning how to use the information we gathered from our thoughts, our feelings that we experienced while playing that shot, while coming towards the shot, while thinking about how to play the actual shot. We are just writing down the thoughts, and we will we will put the base layer for the pre-shot routine into following matches. You already now should be sufficiently eligible to play golf shots from those positions, like in this one bunker. I will not tell you about how to play from those bunker, because I am not teaching golf professional. I know how to play it, but I am not allowed to teach you about golf shots, because I am not teaching golf professional, and it will be against the law, at least in the European countries where I am coming from. So this is the technicity of the shot you must handle yourself. You must practice before. You must practice with your golf pro, and this is the part of the game I cannot tell you. But exactly the same as you were on the tee shot or on the fairway, always think about the golf ball and the golf swing. Nothing else. Not what will come after this shot, whether it will work, whether it won't work. Always think about only the golf ball and the golf swing. Clean your bunker, clean your wedge, and go to the putt. Leave your thoughts written on the notebook, whatever they are. For me, it's easier. I was trained to not think more than is necessary. If you experiencing a lot of thoughts, avalanche of thoughts, it will become better and better while you will write them and consequently eliminate them in the process while playing another golf holes. It will get better. If you don't know how, make sure to order Pocket Golf Psychology on my website mariobeky.com, where you will find many useful info how to manage it. What you can't control is the luck after making a putt. So if you are right now, stick to statistics. And statistics say that you will probably not hit the golf ball into the hole. Only if you are lucky. And the luck is the last thing you rely on. What you want to rely is statistics and science and your experience. So, my goal now at this moment is to hit the ball into that 3 feet circle. If I will be able to hit it or putt it into a 1 feet, 2 feet, or maybe even closer to the hole, that will be even better. But my goal today is to hit it into the 3 feet circle. And 5 feet. Perfect. So you can write down that pre-shot routine of on the tee, on the fairway works, even until the 6th hole on which we are right now. And the pre-shot routine about sticking to statistics and playing to the 3 feet circle around the hole works as well. Always check your yardage book. If you are not a Brisson de Chambon, and if you cannot hit it, over the lake, onto the green, then don't even try it. This is a really difficult hole. Look at that. You have to hit 240 yards from the first shot, and then 280 yards to the green. Today we are not learning about relaxing. Today we are not learning about anything else but how to gather information to create our base layers for our pre-shot routine. And this is what you should do before playing a competition. By accident, I am playing in the competition today, but this is just an accident. I will be bold. I will try to shoot driver and hopefully to gain a little bit shorter distance for the next shot. But I'm not thinking about the next shot. When I'm standing in the moment over the ball, just golf ball and golf swing. Play it straight. There is practically no wind, even though that is showing 1 miles per hour wind, but it's nothing. I will not try to aim to the edge of the fairway. I will try to hit the golf ball not to the edge close to bunkers. I will try to hit it so if the golf ball, and today is a very fortunate day because I am playing straight shots, therefore I will try to aim straight to the placement where I will avoid either water or the bunker. No wind at all. And from this position I see that I didn't hit the bunker. Wonderful, in the middle of the fairway. My head is clear. It might be helpful, and I know it's difficult when you are playing with your golf buddies. It might be helpful that you will not communicate with your buddies while playing, that you will not communicate with your playing partners, playing opponents, that you will not react to what they are saying, because it might buffer your attention and kick out those thoughts that are necessary for you to play the best possible shot, and that might overwhelm or cover all your attention and unnecessary to steal from you the opportunity to play the ultimate goal of the golf, which is to play par. And I am repeating it over and over. You want to play par. Fortunately, the luck is on our side today because you practiced with your golf pro and you are hitting straight shots. You practice with your sports psychologist, and you know that your pre-shot routine is quite simple. That you will probably be able to play par on this hole. There is no wind, so no worries. Golf ball, golf swing. It's heading towards the bunker. And we landed into the bunker. I believe it's a 47 yards to the pin. No. What didn't work in previous shot? I would say that I didn't pay attention to practicing my straight shot, because even though there was no wind, I played it to the right. So there might be something in my golf swing that is leading the golf ball to the right side, that I'm slicing it a little bit. So this is the note you will write into your notebook or yardage book. Work on your slice with your golf pro. And now, same again. Golf ball, golf swing. Will it land in 3-foot circle? Probably not. But hopefully, you will be able to play a par. So now my goal is to concentrate and try to hit it into that 3-foot circle. That is that third layer for today's creating base layers for pre-shot routine. Think about a golf ball, golf swing, and think about that 3-foot circle putt. Oh, almost perfect. Tap in and go to next hole. I just check the link to the streaming whether it's working, and it's working, which is nice. Another hole, par 3. Check the yardage book. That routine is a little bit boring, or it may look a little bit boring. If you are not enjoying it, that boring routine of playing golf and repeating over and over again, then probably golf isn't the game for you. If you feel bored, then maybe try another sport. Try baseball or try hockey, which is similar. Just putting a object with stick or any kind of pole into position where you want to play it. But golf might look for some boring. I just check the yardage book. I just check my yardages, pick out my golf club, check the danger of playing the bad shot, that is to say some kind of shot that will land in hazard or in a dangerous position, any other dangerous position, and execute your shot. Pre-shot routine is pretty straightforward. It looks well. Take it easy, relax, breathe in, breathe out. And if you don't know how to relax, just grab my Pocket Golf Psychology. Super thin, super powerful, super cheap, super effective, where I have multiple relaxation techniques, relaxation approaches in different situations that you can use on the golf course. We will come to those relaxation techniques in one of the future videos, one of the future broadcasts. Now I am 18 feet from the pin, from the golf hole, and all I want to is to get closer. Golf ball, putt, and closer to the 3-foot circle. And it works. Stick to your pre-shot routine, stick to your base layers of pre-shot routine, and maybe add a little bit from there, here and there, as you will gather the experience, as we will eliminate some thoughts from your notes in your notebook or in your professional yardage book. Pick those that work and pre-shot routine is not complicated. If there will be someone who will tell you different, and he probably doesn't know what he's talking about. Pre-shot routine should be simple. No draws, no fades, straight shot, even at the Bay Hill and Lodge Golf Club by Arnold Palmer. Straight shot, aim where you want to aim, think about the golf ball, golf swing, and nothing else. Wonderful example right now. I did the same thing as on probably previous or hole before the previous hole. My golf shot sliced a little bit. So again, I will check my notebook or professional strategy book, and I will put 2 times slicing up to the 8th hole. So I need to work on my golf swing so I don't slice, because there is no wind. My golf ball wasn't influenced by the wind, and what I need to work on is my golf swing to play a straight shot. Check your yardage book and make sure to play best shot from this position. We will not go into the golf course management, or not golf course, into the course management today, but it will be probably really wise, either if you will be positioned in this placement, to play punch shot under this area of the trees in towards the golf path here, or choose your shorter club and place your shot onto the fairway. You will probably at this moment, and this is about course management and advanced techniques of a mental game, but I will tell you about anyway. Understand and accept that you will probably not going to play a par here, just because of that misplayed shot from the tee. Accept it. If you accept it, it will be easier for you to swallow the bogey or the worse shot on playing the golf. It will release the tension that could have necessarily come to you if you wouldn't think about playing miraculous shot from this position directly into the hole. It will eliminate that, and you will feel much more relaxed on the next shot or next hole or next 9 holes, because we are just on the front 9. So from this position I am thinking about playing safely. Land it on the flattest possible position on the fairway, and from that position you might be lucky to play a par. Again, this is a really difficult position, pin position on the green, so there will be probably worse than bogey on this hole. Accept it. Relax. It's just a game. You are not playing for $5 million or $10 million, $15 million in FedEx Cup. You are playing for to gather info for the next round. You are gathering experience. You are learning. You are gathering valuable experience that will help you to play better in upcoming game. So your club is chosen, your golf swing is chosen, and what you need to think only is about the golf ball and the perfect execution of the golf swing you chose for this particular placement of the golf ball, golf uh, hole on the green, and on this particular situation where you want to try to save at least a bogey on this hole. Perfect. And you know why? Because it landed on the green. Now, what you need to concentrate is to play it into that 3 feet circle. Read the green. Go to the page 29 and 30. Read the information on the green, read the information from the area, the type of the weather that you are in, the time of the day, combine it together, and then proceed to the putt. From this moment, close that chapter and concentrate only on your pre-shot routine, pre-putt routine in this particular scene. Golf ball, golf swing of putt, the movement of the putter, and the third thought, 3 foot circle. Did it land? Perfect. We landed even better than in a 3 foot circle. No, we didn't. It's 5 foot. But it's this arrow is showing me the 5 foot, but is showing me where the golf ball will land after the type of strength that I will putt in this particular position, in this particular placement on the green. So the golf ball will land. If there wouldn't be that golf hole, the golf ball would land behind in those 5 feet. So my golf hole is 3 feet. So I don't remember. Was it? It's just a bogey. It's just plus 1 stroke over a par, which is not bad. Next hole, next opportunity. My mind is clear. I am thinking about a golf ball, golf swing, straight shot, nothing else. And it works. Again, difficult pin position, just because it's a tournament and it's final round. So the computer chose the difficult position. There's practically no wind. 3 miles per hour is nothing. It's just a pleasant breeze. Always check your yardage book. Check your yardages in your professional yardage book that are corresponding to your playing level. Choose the golf club and throw away all those unnecessary thoughts and proceed to the shot. Golf ball, golf swing, straight shot. And hope for the best. Did it land or did it went past the green and landed behind the green. Let's see. It's on the green. Fantastic. So I have the opportunity to play it for par, 3-foot circle, golf ball, golf club. Wonderful. We played our goal. At this moment, I will stop the broadcasting because we are on the 10th hole at Bay Hill and Lodge Golf Club by Arnold Palmer at final round of Arnold Palmer Invitational, and I'm speaking for 1 hour and 25 minutes already, so the day's broadcast I will stop and we will continue in some other podcast. We will continue on gathering experience, how to create the base layers for pre-shot routine. So this is the end of part 1. Thank you very much to everybody who watched this video, and make sure to visit my website mariobeky.com. Make sure to visit Facebook/ Top Sports Psychology, my Facebook page, where I am dedicating my work, my experience to golf mental game. At this page, Top Sports Psychology, you will find a link to a group, Golf Mental Game Academy, where you will find a lot of useful info about mental game of golf. We will continue in a similar broadcast in the future, maybe even today or tomorrow. For that, you must subscribe to my YouTube channel, which has the similar name, Top Sports Psychology. You must like and make sure to follow the Top Sports Psychology on Facebook, where I am posting regularly about mental game of golf. You will be there notified when the new video will be about to be posted or will be posted, and other useful things. Thank you very much again for watching this video. We will see you soon. We will make the mental game available to everybody. I'm confident to say that it will be great year 2023-24. It will be the crucial year for the mental game of golf to be spread to as many people around the globe and as many golfers around the world. So join our community and join the content that is already posted, and be ready for the content that will be posted. That's about it from me. Have a wonderful Sunday. I can't speak anymore because my throat is sore, and we'll see you soon. My name is Mario Beky, and have a nice day. Ciao.